Hey guys, welcome back. It's Nick here with Stop, Talk, and Roll. It's been a minute, but good to be here. Today we got my boy Tao competing at the Grappling Industries, just a local, kind of small local tournament. And yeah, I think this is his first round match. He had like a round robin going on, which is kind of cool. Immediately coming in with a nice little takedown. He does get caught in a guillotine with the arm wrapped around his head. So we can talk about that in a second. But he does a good job fighting that off. So just a real simple, he gets the 2 points for that. Let's back up. So gets in on the leg, head on the inside, beautiful, wraps the leg up. Just to avoid the guillotine, the arm wrapped around the head, just something real simple that you can do, okay, is don't let your head pass the center line. Basically, if you let anything drift into this pocket, if we can get a better angle, like, I mean, yeah, like if you want to occupy that space between the elbow and the knee, right? But between this space, if you outline his body here, you do want to occupy that space because that's where you're going to control people. You want to occupy the space between the legs. That's where you're going to control people. You occupy the space between the head and the shoulder. These are all good places to be, but obviously it allows them to get overhooks or to wrap that area up, whatever it is. So you have to be safe. You have to be careful what you put in there. A simple thing here is just don't let your head drift all the way to that side. And then that can't happen, right? These are like, it's an impossibility. If you don't put your head into that space here, right, there's no way for them to wrap your head up. So just don't let your head pass the center line on these takedowns, or just, don't let it drift over. Either way, coming in with your chest high, there's lots of things that you can do. A simple thing is focus on putting your forehead on their chest, right? If you do that, it should stuff with most of those situations. But either way, gets over. It doesn't look like it's anything too serious. He's able to wrench the arm off. For him, just with to kind of work on that, if he was going to use that to improve a little bit, what I would recommend is, it's hard. Okay, so it's hard to give a recommendation here. I can clearly see that this doesn't look super tight, but maybe he feels like he has it. I don't think he does. Any kind of strangulation, you're looking to fully encircle the neck. To me, this arm is completely over Tao's like top of his head. If he was able to slip his arm over this way, right, I would say there's a lot more danger, but it's not. So what you could do is potentially use this grip to start manipulating the top player and look to sweep them or destabilize them or knock them side to side. Lots of things that you can try to do. You could look to sprawl out and get on top, look to get some kind of chest to back connection, right? Or it's like a turtle position. But I probably wouldn't recommend just staying here unless you're very confident you can look to get a full circle, a full double closure around the neck. And just realistically, based on this, and obviously, hindsight's 2020, it doesn't happen. Okay. So, am I still recording? Yes. Okay, good. Tao's able to get this grip off, which is perfect. All right. And then from here, building some height. Hopefully we can get, all right. Yeah. So again, as you can see here, kind of what I was illustrating before, Tao wants to, occupy this space between his elbow and his knee. Like, that's a good thing. He's looking to get, he's looking to get under the leg for a body lock. These are good things to do, but it does, he wants to occupy that space too. So he's getting an arm between his elbow and his knee. It's a constant battle for that space, guys. You have to be comfortable with that. That's the nature of the game. But you also want to minimize any kind of danger. And, Tao decides he doesn't like that, so he pulls his arm out. Perfectly fine. Bottom player's getting some feet on hips. I'm probably coaching right now. Hopefully he's telling him to get his feet off the hips. He looks to get a clamp around Tao. Thankfully, Tao and I train a bunch. And Dom, who's videoing this, trains with them too. And we like to play butterfly guard. So I'm glad that he's well-versed dealing with that. Gets the pass here. So interestingly, he does not get any points yet. And I actually know this referee. He's the man. I feel like a jackass. His name's eluding me right now, but he used to work up at one of the same gyms that I went to. We kind of like crossed paths very briefly. But I asked, because I know him, I'm not going to be like a jerk to the ref. And I was like, does he get 3 points? And because the bottom player is threatening a submission, I know it's a little hard to see. I'm just going to let this play through. He doesn't get any points yet. So this was good. I mean, I kind of knew that rule, but it's good to explain. Yeah, so that's me asking right there. And I think because him and I have a relationship, sometimes it could be iffy with refs. He just was like, did that real quick. He didn't have to do that. I appreciated him thank you for doing that. Tao makes a comment here, but he gets through, clears his arm. Now he gets his 3. So, makes sense. Closes him down. I like this a lot. So if you guys see here, Tao's able to get a nice head and arm connection. Kind of on the opposite side. And I love that. This is going to this just sucks to deal with. Also, it can be a potential submission, but it's going to allow him to get to mount back very easily. So, yep, coming through. Real subtle thing here. It's okay. Especially if you're newer at jiu-jitsu, or even if you're not, it's okay to quote unquote go backwards, as long as you don't give things up. So there's nothing wrong with necessarily putting your legs back in front of his legs, just as long as they don't get any kind of meaningful connections. And what I mean by that, it's okay to put the knee there to try to pry his legs back and forth, as long as you don't get your foot caught, because he has no real control of your leg and you could just slide it out at any point. So Tao's keeping his foot up high. He's bringing the hip over. Now that's not okay, right? He lets him get control of his feet and get up. This is a reoccurring thing. Tao, this is what Dom and I were both telling you about here. You have this control behind the arm. Your chest is controlling it right now. As soon as you relinquish this control, there needs to be a fight for this underhook. Reason being, same thing as everything before. We're looking for space control between the elbow and the knee. And right now, I know it's in front of his arm. Let me try that again. Behind his, what am I doing? Why isn't it not deleting? Oh, because I'm pressing the wrong buttons. So if you look here, I'll draw it like that, right? So he has the space between your elbow and your knee. So he's going to be able to move you more easily. And you don't have anything controlling him right now in this space. Look at this. There's nothing between his elbow and his knee, right? Nothing. So he's going to be able to move. Simple as that. Yeah. And now you get this overhook, which allows you to keep him down. I mean, that's just so you guys are aware. I mean, that's what you're hunting for. You're hunting for that space. If you look at side control, back control, mount, this position right here, everything, you have to at least have that just to get some initial control. It's controlling the body. So it works your way around. This is great. Great back take. I think this gets to a point where I don't know if the camera will have it either, but I wasn't able to see the finish here. I think they kind of rolled a different way. Fighting the hands is perfect. Good job just getting around the neck and keep threatening the choke. It looks like I think this is right here where he has it. Yeah, tap. Very nice, very nice. Good job, Tao. This is a cool match. I think, let me get his hand raised. There we go. This was fun. Beforehand, Tao was definitely nervous about the stand-up. I don't know why, because his takedowns are looking great, and he started off immediately with a takedown, which is beautiful. So really proud of you, Tao. Good work. Good work to everybody at the gym helping him out. And yeah, if you guys liked what you see, please send me your rounds. Honestly, guys, this is an excuse. This is me being lazy. I am fully aware, being honest, all right? I would love to continue to do more of these videos. I just don't. I got tired of filming in class. And I know it's as simple as just setting up a tripod, but honestly, they don't look as good. As someone just following the match, even if something as simple as this, I would love to break down other people's rounds. So just send them to me. You can send them at stoptalkandroll@gmail.com. You can check out the description below of how to get in touch with me. But I'd be more than happy to break these rounds down. That's all I got to say about that. But yeah, I'm definitely making excuses. I could just set up a tripod. I think it's boring without the movement of the camera. I gotta be honest. It's a lot of honesty. All right, guys, like, subscribe, send me an email, sign up for nothing. I don't have anything to sign up for. Actually, if you're still listening, I'm thinking about opening a Patreon or some kind of subscription-based service, for game-based approach to jiu-jitsu, CLA, constraints-led approach, ecological jiu-jitsu, ecological dynamics, whatever you want to call it. I know what it's called, but I know a lot of people hear different things about it. And have it geared towards people that want to learn more about CLA, constraints-led approach, the game method of training live, and helping people that might not necessarily have a coach that is open to learning in different ways. In my argument, learning the quote unquote the correct way, or at least the way that's going to be the most beneficial or most efficient for your growth and development as a movement person, a person that moves for your jiu-jitsu. So yeah, if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments below if that's something that you'd be interested in seeing, what kind of content you'd like to see. Yeah. All right. It's a lot of talking. Have a great day.